Jeremiah 50 and 39. Therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the island shall dwell there, and the isles shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. Let's talk about America, man. America gonna be made a desert when this thermonuclear destruction hits. Right? He's quoting this from Isaiah, man. Jeremiah is. Isaiah the 13th chapter, man. Matter of fact, I'll get it just to read it and prove it. You know? Isaiah 13 and 20. It shall never be inhabited. I'll start at 19. And Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, and the beauty of the Chaldean, excellency shall be as when God overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, right? And it says, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabians pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there, man. So they won't be able to bed their sheep there. So Sodom people is not inhabited, man. So America is spiritual Sodom. So when the Lord destroys America, it won't be no inhabitants here. Nothing but wild animals, man. Wild desert animals. Verse 40. As the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighboring cities thereof, said the Lord Yahweh, meaning Admah and Zebulun, they were the neighboring cities. It says, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son or man dwell. Verse 41, it says, behold, a people shall come from the north, a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. So Russia is that city that's going to come from the north, right? And the allies, man. You got to remember, American allies are getting ready to turn on them. So that they're going to come from the north, man, which is Russia, man. Before, back in the day, when they were coming from the north, they were the Medes and the Persians coming from out of the north, right? But that land now is occupied, which by Edomites is called Russians, man. Gog and Magog. You know? Jeremiah 6 and 22. Jeremiah 6 and 22, and it says this. Jeremiah 6 and 22. Thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, a people coming from the north country, and a great nation shall be raised from the sides of the earth. They shall lay hold a bow, a spear. They are cruel and have no mercy. Their voice roareth like a sea. They ride upon horses set in array as men for war against thee, O daughter of Zion. Right? And that was these Edomites, but still gonna be the Edomites coming against Babylon too, man. These Edomites are gonna come against Babylon. And it says, verse 42, they shall hold the bow and lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy, man. So they're gonna recompense you. The Lord gonna have them recompense for the deeds that you've done, for the atrocities that you committed, man. You know? Like I said, Revelation 18 said, pay her back double. And it says, verse 43, it says, the king of Babylon have heard the report of them, and his hands wax feeble. He's heard from one message from one prophet to another. The men of the Lord out here on the highways and byways been out here pushing, man, since the late 60s, man. So they've heard the report. Esau has heard the report of what the Lord is going to do to him, man. And it says, and his hands wax feeble, man, meaning they're growing weak day by day, man. A lot of these Edomites are rolling out of this place, America. They flying all the way to the other side, man, going to New Zealand and Australia live. And the ones who got that super rich money, they're gonna be off the planet living in the space station in bunkers. and space stations mainly. They're going to get off the planet because they know this thermonuclear destruction is coming. Anguish took hold on him as pains as a woman in travail, man. Because a woman in travail, you got to remember, when a woman in travail, those contractions, they come boom, 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 and they're unexpected. The contractions themselves do not warn a woman when they come. All she knows is they hit her, man, and she screams in anguish, man. She screams, man, and hates everybody in the room. If you could give her a gun, she'd shoot the doctor, man, when he tell her to breathe slow and them pains are hitting. That's how they gonna hit America, man. It's gonna be all of a sudden, all at once, man. They're not gonna be able to prepare for it. This as a whole, man. Like I said, man, these people walk around, they don't even consider it, man. You know, Jake don't consider it. Hey, Edomites are not considered. Moab not considered. When I was just changing the camera, you had some Moabites that were from Cambodia. You know, actually where they was from. One said here, which I know you ain't from here. And the oldest woman said Cambodia. She could have been telling a lie, but you know, they look like them. So they are those mingled people that in the midst of America, man. That I just read in the scriptures. The Lord edifies, man. He edified that scripture, man. The mingled people in the midst of midst of Babylon. And they just had them to walk by. They're from Cambodia, man. And it says, verse 44, behold, he should come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan upon the habitations of the strong. Right? Because when the lion come, what he does, he come out the thicket. You don't even know he there, then he pounce on you. Then it's too late. That's how Yahweh Shai is coming back, man. He came at the first time he came as a lamb, that docile sheep, that lamb. Next time he's coming back as a roaring lion, man. In his super angelic form. He's gonna be that roaring lion. And it says, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of Jordan into the habitations of the strong, but I will make them suddenly run away from her. And who is chosen, a chosen man, that I may appoint over her. Right? Because there ain't gonna be no more after the destruction. Ain't gonna be no more leadership in this place. Ain't gonna be no more elections. You won't be no running for Senate no more. All it's gonna be is who's gonna be the most hardest working slave, man. Because we get ready to put them in subjection. It says, for who is like me, and who will appoint me the time? Question. And who is the shepherd that will stand before me? Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he have taken against Babylon. Right? And the counsel of the Lord basically stands forever, man. I read that. Psalms 33 and 11. The counsel of Yahweh standeth forever. The thoughts of his heart are to all generations. So his counsel, his plans, they stand forever. His purpose, right? It stand forever, man. If we walking in the faith, Yahweh Shai, guess what? We're gonna walk in his counsel, man. You know, we're gonna believe in his purpose and his plan, no matter what you other people think, man. And it says, therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahweh that he have taken against Babylon, right? Meaning Babal, meaning confusion. This is Babylon, man. This, you know, and his purpose, that he have purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Who's that least of that flock that's going to draw them out? Because America aids Israel right now, those Israelis, man. And they're starting a lot of commotion over there. So America is going to be held responsible for helping Israel when they basically go to war. So they're going to draw them into a battle that they don't want to be in, man. You know? And it says, surely he shall make the habitation desolate with them. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, meaning the nuclear missiles hitting this place, right? the earth is moved, is shaken, and the cry is heard among the nations, man. So the kings of this earth are going to wail, man, when this thermonuclear destruction hits, man. They're going to wail, man. Let's get that. Revelations 18 and 1. And after these I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, is become a habitation of devils, and the whole of every foul spirit and every unclean, hateful bird, man. So it says that Babylon is falling, man. So that's America. The angel saw the destruction of America, man. It says, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Meaning they have followed her philosophies. They have taken her money, right? They have followed the philosophies of America, man. Because America has followed the philosophies of ancient Egypt, right? And Babylon. And these particular countries have fit the philosophies of America, man. They're following in the philosophies, laying in the bed with them. And it says, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through her abundance of her delicacy. Because America is a consumer, man. You have all the other countries, they export goods to this country daily. Like you could go over to Korea and get a pair of Air Jordans for like $6, $7. But once it goes through all the export laws and taxes and all those barge taxes and whatnot, when the shoes get here, then you gotta pay this kind of tax, store tax. Hey man, them shoes are $400 or $500 by the time they get here. When it only took them people like 5 minutes to make, you know? America's a consumer, man. And I heard another voice from the heavens saying, come out of her, my people. Come out of her, meaning who? America. And the people are the elect. This is that voice saying, come out of her. It says, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not her plagues, man. Because the wicked of our people are going to receive the plague, which we told you, the plague was thermonuclear destruction. This is that plague where we're just going to smite the earth, man. Thermonuclear missiles. This is that plague, brothers. That's the plague, man. The Lord has come out of her, man, the elect. So you won't receive those plagues, man. Because, hey, man, the missiles are going to roar across the land. The scriptures already said it's going to make it a desert. Only desert animals are going to inhabit this place, man. So if desert animals are going to inhabit this place, it won't be no people. Because when you read in 2 Peter's 3rd chapter, it tell you all the elements therein shall be burnt up, man. And we are elements within ourselves. We are made of these elements of hydrogen, water, phosphorus, magnesium. We're made of carbon. All these are elements. It says everything element going to be burnt up, even including the people, man. And it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities, man. So God is the Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai is about to reach out to America, man. He remembers the evil deeds, man, of the 2/3 of our own people, and Esau and you other nations, man. It says, reward her even as she have rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, in the cup which she have filled to her double, man. So bring terror on her, man. That cup that she filled for us was slavery, man. Destroying us from our heritage, man. Separating us from our children and our parents. Continue anguish all the time, stressing about whether we're going to live to see another day. You know? So the Lord said, pay unto her double, man. Revelation 13, 9 and 10 said, he that leadeth into captivity, Revelation 13 and 9 and 10, he that have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here's the faith and the patience of the saints, man. Praise you the Lord, Yahweh, man. So we wait patiently, man. And the Lord said, pay her back double, man.